All right, good evening and welcome. Tonight is Factorio. I have the most basic of ideas on how to play this game. As in, I know you need iron and coal and copper. And that's pretty much it. And so this is going to be exciting. I also know that bugs like to eat you. Well, crap. It's good old Spinks driving, apparently. Factorio Free Play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up to with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Let's go ahead and grab our ammunition from the ship. It's still exploding, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the ship because, well, it was still exploding. How you doing tonight, gentlemen? There's some more iron bits we can grab. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the map that we have. We landed on a pile of coal, iron, and stone. That's really not that bad from what I understand. I mean, those aren't the biggest patches in the world, but they're pretty good. Welcome to Tips and Tricks. This will explain game concepts in a visual or interactive form. Tips are unlocked as you progress through the game, and also by completing other tips. If you want to see them all, type in Unlock Tips. When holding an item, you can clear it pressing Q or turn it to the hand item slot. Okay. Shift click transfers a single stack. Control click transfers all stack. Using right click instead of control click transfers half the quantity. Cool. Oh, that must be upgrading. Hey, Heterodyne. I did just start. We had KFC for dinner. I was just having a bit of ice cream. All right, so if we take a look of the known map, essentially right now, this is all the resources we know about. There's a little bit more coal up there. Made a glazed ham. Nice. I'm gonna take some wood, make life a little bit easier on us. And we are going to production, mining drill, burner miner. Right now, I just want it to start feeding coal into a box. So, essentially, while I'm setting other stuff up, I want to have coal to just start producing. My brain just totally seized. So we need other... How do you get... Oh, okay. Hold on. This is me being dumb right now. Trying to figure out what in the heck I'm doing already. Just start doing ore. I'm gonna start mining ore as well. Hey, Ripflex. So that's going to start making some iron plates. We want iron plates to be able to make more burners. Miners. You have beaten the game before. Exploiting alien planet of their resources? Yes, that is exactly what this game comes down to. Well, Heterodyne, I essentially have very basic knowledge of this game, which means that I am going to end up dying a lot. Alright, belts. And I would like some burners now. Let's put you in here. That way you're running for a while. So the idea now is that those will grab and just put into there. I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to, but... This is why I want to learn this. Okay. So, what would be a better way to do this? Would it be better to do... I don't know. How would I make sure that those get coal all the time? I played some of the tutorial, and now I've already forgotten most of the tutorial. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing. Will the grabber be able to reach from the other side of the belt? So let's say I do this then. Come on. I'm one belt short. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh, I've made a poor decision. Grabbers can take from either side of the belt, but only place on the far side. Okay. So like this, it would allow it to grab on either side and feed ore in and coal in. Whenever it feels like it needs to feed in the coal. Okay. Now, if you know what you're doing in Factorio, this is going to be a hellish nightmare for you, because I have almost no idea what I'm doing. What I know right now is that I am making myself some iron plates, and I am making myself our ultimate goal is the atomic bomb. No, wait. Our ultimate goal is the rocket silo to get off the planet. Um, but first, I guess, is it automation? What is this? Is this like all the things that this leads to? Gun turret. World domination. Yes, exactly. Oh, okay. First thing I think I would want would be probably gun turret, but I don't know. Most days of the week I have some idea what I'm doing, despite what everybody tells you. So big rocks and give you a fair amount of stone. Large rock or huge rocks give you copper, not copper, coal, which is nice to mine them out because you get a chunk of coal for doing that, which will help kickstart the burners. Alright, so what do I need to do next? Well, crap. More iron, getting that up would be good. Getting electricity so that I'm not doing burners is also a good idea. But I think just doing more iron plates is probably the best. Forgive me, I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing. I'm going to go cut down some more trees. For the most part, you want to leave as many trees up as you can, because trees eat the pollution. But I'm going to need some trees for power poles. When you can find, you start near dead trees. I don't think I started near any dead trees, so... Gonna get rid of the spaceship wreck. No evidence. Bugs can't take me to court if they can't prove anything. All right, now that grabber is just going to be loading things from the belt into that crate. It looks like it's starting with coal, but eventually it will grab iron if the coal runs out. The nice thing about these little burner inserters is if they have coal on their belt, they will feed themselves. I kind of made a dumb. If I'm going to make the belt this long, I would need to put these guys at the end of that belt. Nope. Wait, why are you working with no fuel? Or did you grab fuel from the... No, you're just working with... You were just working with no fuel. All right, fair. Okay, iron plates. Can now make an offshore pump, an offshore steam engine, and a boiler. This is going to allow us to get mining electric mines, which means I don't have to keep refueling the mines, which will be nice. I will need to make sure that there's copper going here, but that's fine. Pipe to ground. What? Hold on. Did I do that wrong? I think I've done that backwards. Okay. So that gets hooked into there. And then it gets hooked into here. No? Oh, okay. That's just water. That gets hooked into here. Which brings us to power lines. Okay. So now, if we go to production and we make some electronic drills, so not only do I believe that this is faster, this also makes less pollution. So it's twice as fast and does less pollution, which is awesome. Progress. Hold on. What happened here? Okay, why are you not working? You were full. Got it. Okay. So first they're going to load coal into the burners, then they're going to load the iron into the burners. And it looks like those 2 iron mines right there are enough to keep up with all of that, which is a little bit crazy. And now I'm going to make a science lab. And I'm going to queue up a ton of belts. The science lab is how you do research. You do research with red science, which requires a couple of iron plates and a copper plate, which we have a bunch of copper plates and a bunch of iron plates. What? How did that happen? Right. Well, I'm still going to have one burner inserter here, even though it's probably going to do a little bit of pollution chest. Actually, no. And then I need a power pole. I was putting coal into the chest, but I decided to run coal down this way, which we can see we have a lot of backed up coal, to make sure that our boiler never runs out of coal if I'm not paying attention. Because this is going to be how we're getting all of our electricity, is through the boiler here. So if this were to just randomly stop working because it stopped having enough coal to make steam, which is running the steam engine here, that would be problematic for me. Although you're not inserting. Why are you not inserting? Just, you're waiting for space for in destination. I hope that's gonna work. I think I've done it wrong. I think it's trying to insert into the fuel, or into a incorrect area, so let's change that. Let's see if that works. Okay, yeah, it's going to work now. We're getting an occasional iron down here, which is not what I want. So why are you missing the iron? Okay, that's so... What's happening is this mine is mostly coal, and it's sitting on just one little tiny piece of iron. So every once in a while, it kicks out a piece of iron, and it confuses the belts. So every once in a while, there's going to be a piece of iron down here that is just going to be not what I want. But also, we're going to go ahead and do what I was talking about and have a grabber here just loading things into the box anyway, so that if there is a backlog, stuff gets loaded into boxes. That grabber isn't going to be able to prevent the boiler from grabbing enough, but it will. I might even do 2 boxes. It will give me a coal buffer. High speed, welcome. Not with how these are working. I can't just say that I just want it to do one thing or another, from what I understand. Character, I'm standing in my own way. The dump into the box in the broiler. So, again, I'm not worried about... I guess they are moving pretty quickly, but essentially, I'm not worried about there being... Well, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I'm not worried about there being too much of an issue here, because the broiler is staying at 5 coal. And howdy! Woohoo! Bert, welcome. I am learning Factorio tonight. Okay, so yeah, these guys are grabbing the coal faster than I thought they would be. I'm going to go ahead and just remove that one. There we go. We'll do that. This is a Factorio learning stream for me. No. And I want to right-click to fill, and that's just always removing. It's not how that works. Alright. Make me a couple more electric mining drills. How are you doing tonight, Bert? Q. Hi there, Cindy. Etra, welcome. You're learning as well. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to queue up more belts. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to belt here. And the idea is that we're going to put a grabber on the other side of each of these. And once we give it power, they're going to throw the plates there. And until I have something better for it to do, we can just grab the plates and throw them into a box. Now, eventually, what we can do is we can take the plates, put them onto the line, onto a same line with like iron plates, and then throw everything into an assembler that makes science. So we'll grab iron plates and grab um, copper plates and then make a science out of that, and then shovel that science into a lab. And then we'd have automated science happening. Always something to learn. If I press Alt, it will toggle a view. Oh yeah, okay. I knew that was a thing. I didn't remember how to do that thing. I'm going to queue up some science just to go manually for a second. And I think the first tech I want is military tech. Just because the pistol is kind of crap. So what we can see is this is now working on that tech up there. Essie, welcome back. And so because these outputs keep getting full as well, I'm going to do that same thing where I make a basic belt line. And you can already see here this copper or this coal started to get in the way of itself. Is there a way to disassemble items that are in your inventory? So like these burners. Muro Gato, welcome. Not that you know of. No, this is the first time I've ever played Factorio, so no mods right now. This is just me learning how to Factorio. You know what? I set this too close to here anyway. Do. Not in vanilla. Okay, so next question is, what do I do with extra things like the old burner? Can I destroy them? How do I get rid of them? Or do I just shove them in a chest somewhere? Put it in a box and shoot the box. Put it in a box and forget about the box. Okay, so general consensus is box and forget about box. Got it. Or box and then violence against box. Either way, box is the idea. End box violence. Okay. So we can now make a submachine gun and a shotgun. Arknock, welcome. Down with boxes. Pistol goes away. Does anyone know the hotkey for switching weapons? I will say that the tutorial mentioned that hotkey, and I promptly missed it. Okay, I want automation. Automation. Also, logistics is really good because it gives you the underground belts, which lets you go underneath your own spaghetti. And it also gives you splitters. I'm going to go with underground spaghetti belts. Tab. Ah, okay. The panic key, yes. Okay. So how are we doing on this down here? How's this looking? So we're backing up on iron a little bit down here. Okay. And making... So automation will allow us to set up an automated system to make copper cables, for example, to make automated sets of iron, or to make automated circuits, and which lets you do a whole lot of fun things. Oh, I can now do bricks. But I wanted to get logistics first so I can use the underground little belts to get out of my own way. The one miner from away from the ore patch. Is this one still on the... I did that. I thought it was far enough away. It wasn't. Good call. Good call. So that's what was happening, is it was feeding, every once in a while it was feeding iron down this way. The box that pops up on the right when you're placing the item shows you what will be produced. So I just shift-clicked. Ah, okay. And it just ate up all that material, so it's going to queue up all that. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and put down this radar, do that. So at some point we'll start seeing where some biters are. I don't know where the first biters will be, but I wanted to get a radar down. I haven't touched any settings at all. So basically completely normal settings. Coal patch. Alright, I'm going to build a couple of these underground belts. And we're going to be extending this out this way. The automation is going to help us get more science set up. And now we can make automated somethings. Automated assembly machines. So that will help us create, I'm going to queue up a bunch of those because I'll need them eventually. The automated assembly machines will help us create fun things like circuits to be made automatically, copper cables to be made automatically. We'll just need belts going to those with basic resources. Underground belt. Go there, come out there. Wait, no, that didn't work at all. I have made some terrible decisions. All right, underground belt. Go there, come out there. There we go. And I want this to come up this way just so I can keep a better handle on everything. And yeah. So we'll start with that, and then let's go like this. Get out of there. So what we can say, for example, for this one, I can say, I want you to make copper wire. And then what it will do is it will take the copper wire it'll take the copper off the line, and it will just crank out copper wire in here. And it will just pluck that copper and pop it right into this box. And then let's say I wanted to make or to have it something turn that copper into circuits. Well, maybe I wouldn't have it turn into a box then. Maybe I would have it go instead like this and go to another one of these. And this would feed the copper wire. And an iron plate, which starts getting really confusing for me, into this. And it would take both of those items and chuck them into here. Now, I don't know how to do that yet logistically, but you can and you would set it up to do that. I don't know if I'm capable of figuring that out yet. I understand the concept. Do I understand how to make that work yet? No. Like in here. There's another way I could do that, though, is I could simply do this. And we could do this, right? And say, I want both of those feeding into there. And this thing is going to create electrical circuits. That's all it's going to do. And then I come along and I just manually drop in the iron plates. And it feeds those plates into the green circuit selector. That is a thing, a way you can set that up. Although apparently I'm running low on power, which tells me that I need a secondary steam engine? Power output, available power. What is going on here? So... I have no idea what this means yet. So it looks like as production, not power. Ah, okay. So it looks like I need to definitely get another power steam engine up, right? Now, do I need another pump for that, or another boiler? Two engines per boiler. Okay. So how do I split that then? Or would I be able to do this? And they would say that's fine. Okay. So the offshore pump can totally handle what the boiler needs, because the boiler only needs 30 and the max it can do is 60, whereas the pump can do up to 100 or 1,200 is what I'm looking at. Sorry, tangled. No pipe between boiler and steam engine? If there is a pipe, is there a problem? Ah, okay. Well, space is not something I'm terribly worried about. Losing power. So if I just did this, you're saying that would be better? Interesting. Okay. Oh, you ran out of those. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a cheeky solution that is probably going to cause somebody to tear their hair out. But I think that should work. Joke's on you, I'm already bald. Waiting for source items. So is that not gonna work? Can this not pull from the chest? Okay, so I don't think that the grabber can pull from a chest. Fair enough. It can. Okay. So why would you not grab then? Ruh-roh. Well, that's curious. This stopped polling. This guy stopped pulling into here. Yeah, there's iron on the belt, but he wasn't pulling the coal. Huh. I don't know why. No, there was coal on one side, iron on the other side. So even though there's coal on one side, it won't grab from the one side? Interesting. I guess the more you learn. Oh, shit. So, filter, coal, right. Wait, no, that didn't work. Iron. And then I could belt here, and it would belt that way. And then I can do something ridiculously dumb like this, and feed it back into itself. Got it. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'd like is for you to go away. How could I fix this so that it has an iron? It takes the. Oh, that's not what I want. How could I set that up so that it takes the iron and puts the iron and yes, so that it merges? Because I would like to set up an automated science. Well, I guess this is a splitter and not a merger. Wait, no, splits or joins. I don't think I'm smart enough for this game. I think that's my big problem, is I'm not smart enough for this game. So this can't shuffle to the other side. Hey, Wet Knight. Turn copper belt on into the iron belt. Oh, okay. No, I don't think that's going to work either. Oh, yes it will. Because now they both... That's brilliant. Like I said, I don't think I'm smart enough for this game. Okay, that's working the way I want it to. That's awesome. I love this. So, where did my inserters go? Wait, I thought red science would... I'm so dumb. Hold on. So I dumbed. I looked at this and I focused on the fact that it said total raw materials. Uh, yeah, I need the factory making gears. But I looked at it and I looked total raw materials was 2 plates, 1 copper plate, and my brain went, that's the total materials, not total raw materials. My hair's bothering me. 1 second. Yeah. No, I understand what I need to do there now. It's just I I realized how I failed there. Okay. While that's going on, I might as well just make some more science. Waiting for source items. Are you not gonna reach? Come on, little grabber. Do you need to be a red grabber? No. I had the thing pointed the wrong way. That's what was going on. Okay, now this is a really inefficient way to set this up. Like, this is a dumb way to do this. But that's okay. This is why I'm learning. See, now we're actually automating science. So the proper way to do this would be to, over here, have gears being made, and then have this uh, meet up with the copper plates at some point, so that the gears and the copper plates are on the same line, and then they get grabbed together and are fed into the red science machine. And then you would have the red science machine directly feed into science. I don't know how to look at how big the pollution is. I know how to look at, um, like, here we can see that pollution is being eaten by trees and tiles. but I don't know how to look at the map of pollution. Go to map view. Then click on the red bubble. Ah, okay. So my pollution's pretty big. And that might be a biter base over there. So there's something I can do about that being a biter base. One of two things could happen. One, one of two things could happen. One, the pollution could get to there. And they start evolving because they're eating the pollution and they start attacking me. Or two, I could kill them. That is another way to deal with bugs, yes? I know, I don't have any health potions. I mean fish. And I do know that as you kill more biter bases, the biters get stronger. But if I can push back them from reaching my pollution to start with, the initial little push of evolution here shouldn't be too bad. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Okay, optics has finished, which leads to lasers and solar energy. Much, much later in the game. Electronics. Later. Steel processing. Weapon shoot speed. You know what? I'm going to do weapon shoot speed. I'm going to eat you little fishies. Output is full. I see a problem with my plan here. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. This. And this. What was happening is it was only wanting to feed 2 science into the lab at any one time, which meant that this was filling up and not doing anything at all. So we have now solved that problem. No, don't shoot that. Okay, so the shotgun you can fire at the ground at will, but at otherwise you can't fire your other weapon at the ground. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. What I would like to do is I would like to do this. No. Ah, damn it. Every once in a while, just forget which buttons you actually need to press. Okay, I like that setup there because that is actually working the way I wanted it to. Lab Terry and Lab Williston is working the way we want it to. I mean, research is going slowly, but it's not due to lack of research. It's due to lack of labs. Which means I can build another lab, for example. And do that. And now we have 3 labs working on this. And that one assembly machine should be just enough to keep those 3 labs working. Oh, you know what? I have a better idea than that. I need another assembly. Another one of these guys. I would like you to make me railways. Railways need plates and, why? Why does everything need everything else? Couldn't we all just, like, get along? Output is full. Ah. Give me another box. Put that there. Fill box. We now have lab surge? Research does seem to be crawling along, but it'll probably be okay, right? Did I get a memory and heatsink upgrade so I could play this game? No, the computer has enough to play this game. I don't know if I have enough to play this game. Okay, what do I need to do next? Our coal line is super backed up. Our stone is completely full. And I did just see, even though there's iron on this line down here, which there should not be any iron ever again, this is still filling. So it does fill even if there is randomly iron in the way. But if I have more people joining me? Well, tonight, I don't think we're going to do that. But it could be a thing that happens in the future. No, don't. Undo. Just gonna have this storage chest fill up with rocks. Because at some point we're going to be turning stone into walls. Because at some point this is going to be enough to really piss off the bugs. It looks like I'm gonna need more power here, so we'll get another broiler going. And we'll get 2 more steam engines going. And I know someone said don't do pipes with the broilers, but I'm doing pipes with the broilers mostly because... What? Oh. I, I have bad space management skills. There we go. Now we have more than enough power for a while. And I'm sure this isn't going to be a problem for me later at all with pipes in the way of pipes. It'll be fine. Nothing could be a problem. And if it is a problem, I'll just make another pump. What could go wrong? I'm sure there will be no problems with the water supply at all. What could go wrong? Also, in this game, fish are like first aid kits. You just eat fish and you're good from gunshot wound, no, well, biter wounds and all sorts of problems. Apparently, fish just cure all. Okay, yeah. One assembly machine can feed 3 science labs. So there is a way to... And I did not do this tutorial, but you can do a blueprint and then just remake the entire thing. So I could essentially just extend this further up here. As inefficient and dumb as this is, I could do this again up here. But I don't know the key to do blueprint. I should make some repair packs because I'm going to continually accidentally shoot my own stuff. Go ahead and fix that. Good as new. I was going to switch to the SMG where I can't accidentally do that. Wait, no. Go back to that one. It's almost done. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Is there like a drag selection though? Oh, it just, okay. Got it. you noob today because you never dungeoned in WoW? I have not wowed since... Not wowed much since what, Wrath? It's been a minute. Let's just go grab some extra belts from over here. Okay, so... Hey! We know of another biter base up here now. And there's a huge iron patch up here. That's kind of cool. This biter base is behind a forest-ish. So we'll have to keep an eye on to see if our pollution cloud gets up there. But if our pollution cloud doesn't get up there, then it might not really matter too much. Okay, where I thought the assembly machine was keeping up with the science, it is not actually keeping up with science. Interesting. Do different researches use different or use science at different rates? So I feel like this is burning, the steel processing is burning through red science much faster than the other was burning through red science. Interesting. Okay. Let's do damage, and then we'll learn how to make green science. Yeah, see, this is not going as fast. Right, so this says 30, time needed to research 1 unit in the lab, times 100. So is the times 100 how many science it needs? So it needs 100 science at 30 seconds? Whereas this needs 75 science at 5 seconds each? That is weird. I'm not used to science taking different time? Okay, so that kind of threw me for a loop. I understand now, but that I will say I didn't get that the first time through. I missed that memo. Not sure what to do about this right now. Yes, I am aware of that. Um, my inventory is full. Put that, put that back. So I'm cooking stone so that I can make walls. Um, that's not how you do that. I don't know how necessary they're going to be. Probably kind of necessary, but we'll see. But we're just gonna have a simple, you know what? Not even a regular grabber, just a burner grabber. Just feeding into. Um, Here. Okay, maybe a faster grabber. Um, I'm actually curious to see how well a... how well this copper line would put up with a second green chip manufacturing. I think it would probably be fine. I just now actually have to make the green chips. All right, I've seen someone do this, and I just don't know what... no. What the button combination is, but you can, like, make it so that you only fill out a certain amount. Rule of thumb, give your ore patches more space so you can mine out the entire patch. Factorio has loads of space. Yeah, I do know that, like, I'm not using these ore patches optimally. Like, I am fully aware of that. And, like, the whole thing is you can always expand more, right? Right now, I'm just kind of... a lot of what I'm doing is just trying to figure out how I'm playing. I guess if that makes sense at all. I'm learning the rules of the game. I have a Paris baller. So, like, right now, I'm going to start finding that I'm going to be running into a iron plate deficit. I'm playing as if I were in Japan. What? I appreciate this one inserter working so hard. It's really going for it. No, and I want to say thank you, because I appreciate the tips and tricks, because there's a lot going in for this. I'm just kind of taking a look at how the copper production is going here. Okay. So how would I reset this up so that we had a better process? I think what I would do is, at this point, I would make it so that I have the iron flowing in a different belt than the coal altogether. What do they say about Factorio? Every base is temporary until it's no longer temporary. Everything's a temporary setup. Something like that. All right, Big Coal. Why did we stop? Every once in a while, it just decides that it's going to give up grabbing. And it's this grabber here. So I think what we need to do is this. Ah. Like that. Yeah, every once in a while it just stops picking up the coal. And then the whole base grinds to a halt. Crude oil combined yield 1,000. All right. Okay, I think maybe the problem was that, the, hold on. I think maybe the problem was that my, grabber was grabbing up everything, but we'll see. Did you run out of steel? You ran out of steel. Is that why that wasn't going? Whee! Yeah, you got that. All right. I thought that was just me being, like, not understanding what was going on there. No, that was definitely going the wrong direction. All right, this next bit of belting is going to be very silly and very, very dumb. And I'm hoping it works out the way I want it to. If not, it's going to be even. I'm going to look even more like a dumbass, and it's going to be great. T to start research. Fast inserter, heavy armor, steel pickaxe, steel processing. Well, I guess we'll do that. How are we looking down here? That's looking good. That's getting closer. You know, I think we're going to take those bricks that we've been smelting and shoving into no ingredients. Oh, right. Nope, too close. Oh, I like that. If you have the underground mining belts in your inventory, it just automatically uses them. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so we're going to just have a simple setup like this. Let me get a factory real quick. Okay, I could just have a... I could just have a factory just making walls for me. And then we just shovel the walls into a chest. Yeah? Does that work? So this entire stone mining output right now is just shoveling walls or stone bricks into... Yeah, I think that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make one more inserter. That's not an inserter. Yes, I have automated walls. That's going to grab that way. And then you're just going to feed like that. Yes? No. No. That's not how that works. Because that's not processed stone. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I figured that out. I'm going to do that. Okay. I was worried that this game was going to be moving too fast for me, but it looks like it kind of just goes as fast as you go. Wait. Why? How did... What? How did I get steel plates on this belt? I'm going to ignore the fact that I ended up with steel plates at some point on that belt. Yeah. I mean, at some point, I expect to lose, but I'm learning, so I'm in that kind of mindset where, yes, I'm learning right now. So if I lose, that's just me learning. I have lost a lot of runs in RimWorld to elk. Dying is not a problem. Okay, now that that's going, I mean, I have this big pile of stone here, and I don't need this big pile of stone. So can I do... I keep making an extra chest every single time. Can I do this? Yes, I can. So that's also going to just feed that belt. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And because I haven't even looked at the requirements for green research yet, I'm just going to finish off the red research right now. So everything else is going to start requiring green research. So this fast inserters are the last things that are going to require just red research. And then we'll start getting into things like better automation and advanced material processing and engines. And if we look here, green research requires us to have an inserter and a transporter belt, which means that in order to get a green research pack, we need to have a green logic circuit, a gear, and an iron plate. So we need to have a factory automating the creation of both belts and, oh yeah, I know. You need engines, and then you need something else dumb. It gets kind of silly. And by kind of silly, I mean ridiculously silly. Nope. Every time I try and grab the resources out of that, I just end up picking up that whole thing. I want right-click to take the resources, not to pick up the item. So this is where a splitter is... No. A splitter would not come in handy here. I want a splitter to come in handy. Because, like, I want a splitter to be able to pull half of the iron plates off of here, right? That's not how a splitter is going to work there. Okay, and remember how I said this is going to work great unless it doesn't? It did not work great. It belted to the wrong side. So if I've got a problem where a belt is feeding on the wrong side on the belt, so like it's on the right-hand side of the belt and I want it on the left-hand side of the belt, how do I go about solving that? Would that be a case of reversing the belt and just having it loop one extra time? So like having it all go like this. And then just swinging it out one and having it go down? Would that solve it? Yeah, I think that actually solves it. Yeah, that actually solves it. So now, what's going to happen is all of these iron plates are going to swing out onto this side, and these inserters that are waiting on iron to build these circuits. Yeah, I know, I saw that, but I wanted to go through the explanation. These inserters are now going to be able to grab iron plates from both sides. And so now the circuits can actually be made the way I'd wanted them to the whole time. And I can get rid of this because that is no longer needed. So we're storing red research now because we don't have anything that can use red research on its own. And now we need to start figuring out how we're going to make green research. Well, green research uses assembly conveyor belts and inserters. Inserters take circuits, which I'm making over here, cogs, which I'm making up here, and iron plates. So here's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to shoot my power pole. I'm going to say priority output left, just plates. And then we are going to belt. We're going off this way. Because we know we're making cogs up here. We know we're making belts up here. Well, we were making belts, right? And so, oh my god, why is C and space both shooty buttons? I'm going to leave that the way it is right now, but to make an inserter, we need a circuit, we need a gear, and we need a iron plate. How do I want to do this? First, we make some more assembly machines. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to do that, but I want to. I guess my thinking is I want to figure out how I'm going to do it, and then upscale the mining production, because it doesn't make much sense in my head to do it to do the production upscaling until I figured out how to actually do the task. So that's going to be for the gears. Um, so we want gears. I think I'm using more coal than I'm inputting to the steam engines. So I'm not actually using more coal than I'm inputting to the steam engines. I've just got a box down here that I'm filling with coal. So the steam engines are grabbing what they need. And then excess is being shoveled into this box. And then every once in a while I come by and I grab some and throw the excess into the burners. What? I don't know if you always want the excess in the belt. Because if the excess is on the belt, then the stuff stops working. Whereas if the excess is going into the box, I am continually producing extra. All right. Let's go ahead and get this started so that you guys start making the cogs. No, the steam engines are pulling. They have a they have a set of grabbers that are feeding them. See? So the broilers are feeding here. And then the steam engines are feeding from the broilers. So we're still good. The issue actually was that I had the box that was grabbing the extra upstream instead of downstream. So it was ending up grabbing too much. And then the broiler would run out, and so I had to move the box downstream so that there would always be something for the broilers to grab as it passed. It was just me being dumb. So I think I know what I want here. And that wasn't quite it. No? Maybe. I've got it. Okay. I need it to go this way. And then it will curve. Okay. Nope, I had it right the first time. Stop. Okay. Essentially, I want it so that it's set up like this, so that when we do the next automation, which will be for these guys, could also output gears in to the input belt. Wait, can you do that? So I could do this? All right, that is apparently a thing you can do. I made this way more complicated, and since I have already gone and made it way more complicated, I'm going to stick with my way more complicated solution. Now that it's already more complicated than it needed to be. Oh, that is so much brighter. Wow. Always P up. Embrace maximalism. And if I do... So how does a long-handled inserter work? So that should work like this, right? Wait, no. So if my thinking is correct, and I did that, the long-handled inserter should be able to grab that, right? Yes. Okay. Need you to go away, because you're making my brain hurt. Which means then we just want this. Oh, there's a filter inserter. Interesting. Have I destroyed the planet yet? No. But those bugs are about to know I'm here. Okay, and then actually I want to go down this way. If we go like this. Again, I know this is maximum spaghetti. And this is a lot of this is just because I'm learning right now. So I hope you'll take some of my spaghetti in stride here. Okay. So now this, I understand how this works now. Ooh, oh Pamba, thank you for the follow. So next, the next thing that happens is that we decide that, you know, this setup, while great for what we needed at the time, is no longer quite what we need, right? And we take the red science that was being made here. No, that's not how that works. And then we kick that down here. And then we have that feed this way. Grab our science bases. And we now have automated red and green science. That way. It is messy and barely functional, but it is technically functional. And we're going to start with the first thing you always research, guns. Actually, automation would be a better thing to research, but I'm going to research guns first. Because if we get faster automated factories, everything goes faster, right? Hello! Guns make all of this better somehow. I am sure guns fix this problem. This problem is fixed by guns somehow. We can now do grenades and steel ammunition. Although I don't know how to smelt steel yet. Damn it. I'm just going to put that back. Invite the biters over, they'll fix the base. Can I mine this? Like, if I mine this manually, does that go down? That does go down. Okay. Not that I would do that long term, but just a thought. The problem is this patch right here. Right here, there's this one bit here has 618 iron in it. Spaghetti! I think you can get better power poles at some point. How is my chest of stone walls looking? 500 stone walls, that makes me kind of happy. And I need to go get more coal. Me too, Pamba. Me too. But people have been super helpful so far, so if you have any questions, like, please ask, because I'm sure somebody would be more than happy to share wisdom. And if not, maybe I know the answer, and if I don't, I'm sure we can work together to figure out the answer. Nope, that's my gun. Just gonna fix that up. No ingredients. Okay, so does that mean that you are not getting iron fast enough? That means you're not getting iron fast enough. Okay. Let them suffer in Factorio madness. Rightmost iron miner is out of resources. A bunch of just actual straight up iron. Red light means that no. Oh, that one means that there's no more iron being drilled. Okay. That's what you meant. Okay, so if I'm thinking this correctly, I think that no iron will be kicked on through here. I think I've set that up correctly. So I can set up iron to go through here, and that'll be fine. Let's see if that is true. Automation 2 is done. Circuit network, gate, engine, tool belt, explosives, lab research, flexible ways to distribute energy. Let's start with that. Okay, that is looking to be true, so that's kicking that over the way I want it to be. Eventually it will overflow and stop my coal from flowing. Fair. There is something I could do about that, though. How do I make steel? Iron plate into a furnace. Okay. So if I were to do something like... Oh, I'm dumb. I need actual stone, not bricks. So if you look on your map here, Pamba, and you press... So what may be happening with you is that your pollution has reached a biter base. If you press this, you can see your pollution cloud. If it reaches a biter base, they're going to start running at you. Basically, they're drinking the pollution and spawning more of themselves. And they're going to start trying to eat you. Um, like right now, you can see that my pollution is just about at this biter base here. Um, if you can't see enough of the chunks, you may need to build radar bases. And I've got... I actually just... I went and ran... I ran so far away. I just ran. I actually ran up here and just built some radar bases just right up here. Just to kind of tell what was up there. And that might be what's going on with you. And power just stopped. Because of exactly what I was warned about. This backed up before I was able to deal with that. Can I turn you off? Low power. All right, I'm gonna remove those for now because that's gonna cause problems. So low power means I need to get another set of steam engines up and running. Or I need to do like solar energy, something. But realistically, I just need more steam engines. Are there pipe splitters? Shit, where is it? Okay, so I need another broiler, and I need 2 more of those. Okay, why are you not grabbing coal? What happened here? You're too far. Oh. Alright. Need to redo this anyway. Come on, this way. Nobody panic, everything will be fine. Right? I panicked. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to just split this earlier. So what needs to happen is this. Except that this splitter goes away, and it does this. Because that lets me then do this, I think. The beeping gets faster. Yep, and I just shot my... No matter how many times I try and set away from my shotgun, I eventually switch back to my shotgun and end up shooting my... Oh, you know what? I just realized why that doesn't work, because that invalidates this entire line of iron and whatnot. That's okay. We can... We can solve all of this. This is fine. This needed to go anyway. don't know what's happening, but your iron is just stopping flowing. Are there red lights underneath your iron mines? If they have red lights, which we just learned, it means that the iron underneath the mines is out. I don't need the lights, but the lights do kind of make things nicer. Okay. So, we're going to do this. Oh wait, do you guys have to go here? I don't know which one they need yet. Yeah, okay. Is this going to work the way I want it to? We will find out next time on... I've got to grab more coal. I did the wrong thing. That button. You can insert directly smelter to smelter. Yeah, the problem is I've got the the copper in the way. Oh. That's also fair, I guess. So, like, you're saying I could just do... Come on, out of the way. You're saying I could just do that. I'm never gonna get over doing that. Okay, so... A straw man, a red herring, and a MacGuffin walk into the bar, but the joke isn't about that. Oh, that's just not quite long enough. Damn it. Why can't... Be one longer. Just one longer. Come on. You could do it. Red. Whoops. Alright. Now we're gonna see if this works the way I want it to. Are you gonna kick... It will kick it over to the right side. Awesome. How do you know about the Q key? Allows you to quickly place a copy of the building. The Q key just, the Q key for me, is what clears the ghost here. Well, if the power pole went away and nothing exploded, that means I didn't need that power pole. Okay, hold on. Brain cycling. We can do this. I was gonna do something here. Yellows. And now I need that power pole. There we go. Okay, so our research stopped because I blew up my red research lab. And I did that intentionally because I needed to readjust the way my plates were being made, right? So I'm going to put a couple of red inserters here to kick plates out to the other side. I'm not doing that with a lot of them. And the reason for that is the red inserters are kicking them out to the other side. I don't want to clog up the entire other side of this line because that's where the steel is going. Oh God. Nope. Hang on. Nope, my brain forgot about my entire copper wire industry. Undo. I forgot about copper wire. I need to figure out something real quick. I need to split. Nope, nope, nope. Heck. Split. Output. Steel. Okay, that's fine. All right, that will work for now. We need to get back our red research. Red research requires steel plates. And wait, no. Red research requires copper plates and steel. Heck. It's getting late. My brain is getting worse. Red research requires copper plates and iron cog wheels. The iron cog wheels requires steel for that. So, what we can do How do we do this? Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to call it a night here anyway. I have to, or night here soon anyway. I have to. I'm producing enough power, I think. I have work in the morning, so. But I'm finding this interesting. It's a brain. It's like brain gymnastics. This little chunk of forest here is protecting me from that biter base. I know. Work. All right. I am going to call it there because my brain is suffering. So it'll be a good place to call it. I'm the one that has to go to work in the morning. I have to get up at 8, and it sucks. But I do that so that I can do this. Folks, I appreciate you all. Um, Nate, Amiga, Amigine, GW, uh, everyone else who is dropping wisdom on us, as well as everyone who's come back, all my regulars, everyone that's new. Thank you for hanging out. Um, and Pamba, nice sharing the journey, the beginning journey with you as well. Thank you for joining us. I hope to see you next time. I think we'll probably be streaming this tomorrow night. We've also been streaming uh, not RuneScape, Rune Factory 4. So if I get home from work and decide my brain can't handle logistics, I might stream that. But we'll see where we are. Uh, I do tech support, so it depends on how busy my tech support day was. Uh, but folks, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you all. Have a good evening, and we'll see you soon. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Nate.